There is a world where powerful planeswalkers do battle, where steam-powered machines wage war, and space marines fight to protect the Imperium.
That world is Blue Ox Games, Greenville's home for board games, miniature games, and trading card games. Come learn a new game or master an old one. Find us on the web at blueoxgames.com.
Discover a world of...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We will be displaying some slight turbulence and then a sudden case of death. Anyways, I digress. We're actually here tonight bringing you a test run of one of the Shadowrun missions, using actually the pre-builds from the 5th edition starter set. So, boys and girls, for those of you who have not joined into the 6th world, grab a cup of soy calf and hold on tight. It's going to be one hell of a ride. All right. So what?
Joey, would you like for us to introduce ourselves and our characters, or you want to just go ahead and jump in? It's up to you.
Feel free to introduce yourselves. That way the boys and girls at home can learn the chummers who are in this run.
All right. Well,
I will take. Go ahead, Josh. I'll wait till the last because most of y'all know me. So.
All right. Playing the archetypal surly dwarf with the cybernetic coating skin, Joshua Hosmer, the hard case, hard sell, hard point in this particular one. And I guess we move on to Mr. Wall.
Maybe having some technical difficulties. Turns out the Matrix isn't as friendly as we thought it would be tonight, boys and girls. Yep.
Yep. Not a nice place. Not a nice place.
Never is. So let's hop to the next person who's available right this moment.
Alright, those of most of you guys have been following, if you're watching this, and you probably mean you follow this Target by Dark channel, which means you probably already know who I am, but for those that don't, Will Johnson here. I'm the owner of the channel, good friends with everybody here. I'm playing tonight Miss Koi Dog out of the starter characters for Shadowrun, the elvish closest thing to a maid that Shadowrun comes up with.
Yep. Alright, and I think our last but not latest member of the party has joined in. I think he may still be having some tech difficulties. Walt, buddy, you alive over there? Or? Well, he might not.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Walt's been experiencing some technical difficulties all afternoon, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Google is not his friend.
Well, no matter if nothing else, we can sit here right now and keep you alive and awake to the sultry sounds of Jerry Vole. For those of you who definitely get the Zootopia reference, I'm sorry, it's cheap, it's easy, and it's been stuck in my head all day.
All right.
Okay, I see movement coming from...
By the way, great movie if you haven't seen it.
Yes, and yes, we're not above shameless plugs here at this particular location. Anyways, it looks like our final member is finally up on the Matrix. It looks like they're finally cooperating.
I don't know. My my connection's being ornery right now. I don't know how long I'm. Huh?
I'm gonna chalk it up to the gremlins.
I'm not sure how long I'll be around.
It's all right, brother. It's all right.
But I know what's doing it. I can see it. Anyway, yeah, my name is Walter Stigall, and I will be playing Sledge. The Orc Street Samurai. You don't mess with the orcs.
No, you don't. No, you
And
don't. Yes, you do. What?
I co-run Heal by Dark with Will. And if I can get this to cooperate, I will put up my lower third here.
Alright. Well, you're getting that to cooperate. If you don't mind, I am going to get us started off here because I'm pretty sure the boys and girls at home would definitely like to see how fun this session is. And ladies and gentlemen, for those who are at home and are looking to pick up any of this stuff that we have available that is being used tonight, don't be afraid. Stop in Drive-Thru RPG. I am pretty sure they'd love the business. And another shameless quick plug of mine, I actually did take this idea from the wonderful gentleman at Critical Glitch, so plug out to them as well. Hey, you never know. So let's get us started tonight.
Going too deeply, Joey. Myself and Walt would like to extend a special thank you as well to Blue Ox Games in Greenville, North Carolina,
Oh, very much
who has
so.
been their support is greatly appreciated as they've been nice enough to support us. Blue Ox Games, again, Greenville, North Carolina, carrying the latest in Magic the Gathering, Warhammer 40K, as well as all of your tabletop gaming needs. That's BlueOxGames.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Pick those bad boys up right there from them. So hey, for you Dragon Age fans, come on, you know. All right. Well, now that things are definitely now that we've gotten the legal dreck out the way, let's just tell it to them straight. Well, what a surprise. It's snowing in Chicago in January. As the wind howls outside, you thank the runner gods that you're in a nice warm pub, or even better, in a nice warm bed, and not somewhere running around the containment zone for a fistful of new yen or whatever barter you have to scrounge. Your comlink flashes at the face of your fixer, catch you at a bad time. Then again, it is nice to make a living. Your fixer goes on. It's strange. No sooner does the new mayor announce the reclamation program that the biz starts lining up. I got a job for you, MA. Headed into the ZZ. Johnson would like to meet in person in 2 hours. There's a table reserved at Chicago's own pizzeria in Northside. Watch the slip and slide out there, chummer.
Kind of brightening, at least, in the prospect of getting some pizza while arranging this business meeting. He just kind of stands up ponderously from his console, feeling a bit dejected about having to go out in the cold, shrugging on a jacket and checking all the gear, making sure that he's got everything hidden properly under the trench and just kind of hunching up against the wind. Well, off to earn the daily dough.
Alright, that's one. Sledge, Koi Dog, you guys got any response to this?
So, and know each other,
Koi
that sort of
Dog,
thing?
Yeah, you guys might have done 1 or 2 runs together in the past, so.
Koi Dog turning over to grab the little communicator that she's been had sitting there on the nightstand after the last thing that she wanted to hear after an otherwise enjoyable evening. One of Chicago's finest gentlemen there in the bed beside of her. She half asleep in the process of trying to grab this thing, and grabs at the nightstand several times before finally getting a hold of it as she picks it up and watches it. Oh, Jesus. Rising from the bed as she kind of gives the gentleman a loving pat on the top of the head. And she finishes getting dressed as she heads down to that said pizzeria. Also with the biting, that ridiculous cold biting through her jacket.
Any words over there from our wonderful orc? Or is he the strong silent type?
Sledge is just checking. I'll do this in Walter voice. Sledge is just checking over his weapons, making sure everything's clean, because he always likes to have them in tip-top shape. And he gets the call. And when he hears pizza, eyebrow perks up. Yeah, I could go for some grub. He straps on everything that his pistol, at least. They might not cotton too well with his full loadout.
All right.
So he straps on his pistol and make sure all of his gear is accessible, and then heads out the door toward the pizzeria.
Gotcha. All right.
It looks like we might have another runner joining us.
All right. From the looks of it, that's the case.
Yeah. What do you need me to do?
Give me 1 second, and I got someone for you. Feel free to introduce yourself. I'll get the character for you in a second.
Have you played Shadowrun before, Guthrie?
Nope. So this will be my first try.
All right,
perfect.
We got two rookies into the
newbies.
We got two rookies into the sixth world, and we got two who have been here once or twice. And so far, it looks like the two who have been here once or twice ain't been spat out completely yet. So someone's doing something right. All right, just shot you the link there, Guthrie.
Check your probably your Facebook. You should have a link in there to one of the character sheets.
Yep, I'm just I just clicked when it was in the chat. So
all right, you put it on the chat. Yeah, you put it on the chat.
Yeah, I got it. Character sheet
Gentry. Sent it in the chat. Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, Huey. Okay.
Yeah, I got Gentry. So.
Well, you never know when you might need it.
And like as Joey
You'll see why I say
viewers, and as Joey said, all of these character sheets that we're playing tonight are available in the you're running. This is 5th edition, isn't it, Joey?
Yep. This is with the 5th edition starter kit.
So what do I put in my lower third for this?
Gentry and Walt's
whatever
got
you want to
Orc
describe him as.
Orc Street Samurai.
Yeah,
we got
something basic.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're all heading to this pizza joint in Chicago. I'm sorry. Chicago Indians, if that's how it's pronounced. We apologize for the South. We're going to butcher these names horribly.
Naughty Bear standing right behind us.
And make it
Should we walk away?
By the way, I've got two people also playing the role-playing game Terra tonight, so I'm not sure if their background chatter is going to be a problem for me playing.
All right, it shouldn't be one too much.
All right. Yeah, it shouldn't. Yeah. So if it does, good. Just you know the deal.
I think so.
So here's the question, Joey. Do our characters know each other before this run?
Yeah, you guys. You guys have done runs together once or twice in the past. Enough to where you guys know of each other. If not, at least professionally. You may not know each other friends, but you guys know. Okay, these guys I've worked with before. So.
Alright. Yeah. So yeah, I have no idea how the hell this works.
All right. Well, that's the beauty of running tonight. That's because once the dice start rolling, you'll get it. And for those at home, do bear with us. this is about my third or fourth run into the shadows. So I'm going to be pausing a few minutes at times to look over the book myself, make sure I'm running things smooth. For anybody at home who's got a little bit more knowledge about this, feel free to definitely shoot me a message or an email. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Comments below.
Exactly.
And we do.
Comments.
We do.
Yes, we do. It may not be right away, but hey, response at some point is better than none. All right. There are no AR ads, but Chicago's own doesn't really need them. The smell of traditional Chicago-style crust and real meat lures you from blocks away into a pizza lover's dream. The last real Chicago pizza place. Chicago's own is a century-old restaurant, but it's put into place over the years.
The flight managers? Let me see if we can just take a flight to Lumbertown.
Like bars over the windows, barricaded windows upstairs, and razor wire over the top. The place is literally brick and mortar, with a few scorch marks across one side. When you arrive, you find the table reserved for you, and Mrs. Johnson is already there. She's a Hispanic human female in her mid-50s, dressed in runner style with an armored jacket, dark fatigue, and boots. Her right temple sports 2 chrome data jacks, and she examines you through obvious cyber eyes, deep violet with golden atom symbols in place of pupils. Thank you for meeting me. Some of you might know me as Quantum Princess. I have a short job for you. 2 matrix signal repeaters in the CZ are showing signs of failing. I need you to replace a module on each. I'm offering 4,000 new yen for the job.
Gentry says, "I'll take a I won't do it for less than 5,000," and then bursts out laughing.
All right.
The Humi.
Hey.
You really picked the Humi for this?
Hey,
I guess he's good with what he does.
I understand I understand the two of you are not the greatest of friends, but look at it this way: if things start hitting the fan, at least we can throw him to the wolves, not you.
Yeah, I think they'd have a harder time chawing on that. You just kind of pat his sledge on the shoulder. At least let's get some food before the new guy that makes the contact have to reconsider the negotiations. Oh, man.
And for the record, I don't need 5. I'll do it for 4.
Exactly.
4.5 would be nice, but I'll do it for 4.
Gentry says, "I am going to do it for 4. I was just kidding around with you guys."
Alright.
Really could use a slice, though.
She nods as she motions over for one of the people who's still working. They come over and start getting stuff ready and pick up orders for everybody. As they're when they leave, she goes in. All right.
Woo. Definitely happier at the prospect of a meat lover pizza. He just kind of sits back, kind of relaxing, checking over things, making sure that everything's attached to the belt. Kind of, okay.
Gentry's looking around, eating his pizza, eyeing a hot lady over a couple of booths over.
Alright. She will admit, she'll look at you guys and say, look, it's just inside the CZ. Really, all it is just, work on the Matrix because it's been a little fritzy as of late. Remember, this wasn't wireless when Bug City hit. And a lot of the stuff back there is old, broken, non-existent. And even the good stuff right now is showing signs of wear and tear.
Okay.
And as you guys all know, you got more businesses coming in, and Chicago itself, it can't stand to hold those, keep those things held up. And you know this, I know this. Come on, this makes sense.
Does it say what level you're
I'm glad that you guys decided to take it on.
Alright.
The first node.
Quite frank, to be quite frank, I'm sort of needing it because that last job I did, which I didn't do it with you guys, so it's not on you. But that last job I did, the guy who the contact was a little less than forthcoming on payment.
Well, I understand altogether. Like I said, 4,000. That's it. Ain't much right now, but you and I both know Chicago ain't necessarily the big like it is over there in Seattle and Washington. So, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm really only going to be able to do a 4-way split.
Fair enough.
Hang on. Does that mean 1,000 Noonien? Does that mean 1,000 Noonien completely?
Actually, no. I do take that back. It's 4,000 each. So.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We got to be sure on this. Like I said, the last job.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We don't need the last job. We just have this one trying to take less than advertised.
Into the Valley of Titans. Well, we could have gone the other way too, through lumber.
Yeah, I was going to say 1,000 would barely cover my expenses. So.
Yeah, of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's both on equal speed.
Nope.
Yeah.
And as I was starting to say,
You just click on the button. It should
the
just
first,
stay on top.
the first node you guys need to go to is at Chicago's Midway Airport. It's about 3 kilometers inside the CZ. The second one is located in Garfield Park, just off I-290, about 6 kilometers inside, and only about 4 kilometers from the outer rim of the Kermack Fallout Zone. You guys, you guys were here in Chicago when it happened. It was not a pretty time. Let me just say that now.
Yep, I've heard.
Essentially, he'll take a couple slices of pizza with him in one hand each, just kind of smiling. Come on, guys, I brought the van. We better get moving.
Sledge is punching on his own. He slaps an arm around short stuff and calls him. How you been, HP?
Surviving. Scraping by.
Hold on, you said you brought the van, right? You brought the van. Get this fixed from the last time?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, the bullet holes are covered up. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're all right. You don't need that whole exchange of lead over, several blocks distance. Ain't got that much.
Crescentia Farm?
I got a ambiance I have to maintain here.
Hey Joey, what do I have to roll to hack the local Wi-Fi network?
Oh, the Matrix itself. You actually can already hop inside. Really, the Matrix itself. It's one of those. You've got the public section, and then you've got the below that section.
Right now, we are doing social.
Generally, that.
So we have to go through.
For those at home, the Matrix itself pretty much is one of those when you plug in your personal icon, your avatar pops up, starts running around doing everything you plan on doing. After that, that's where things can start to get a little bit more complicated, because then it starts talking running code, and with that running code, it makes things even that much more fun.
Let me make my fluffy tail out.
Give me 1 second, and I will be able to explain how.
Okay, because my character is going to hack into the Matrix and leave a trail for the bad guys to follow.
Okay.
Oh no.
Breadcrumbs.
And none of us are deckers, so we have no clue what he's doing.
Nope.
Right.
Oh snap.
I'm going to assume you are not hot simming right now.
We're almost there. I was just checking to see where it was on my
So yeah, what would I need to roll?
That's what I'm pulling up now.
Oh wait.
I know to actually get to step into the network, you don't need a roll.
No.
No, but I'm planning to go into the sub level to leave the trail for the bad guys.
Yes, there are times like this, ladies and gentlemen, where things just get really, really, really silly.
What? My character's a traitor.
Yeah, it's like Gentry here leaving breadcrumbs for the bad guys.
Uh-huh.
Let me know when you're ready.
Gee, thanks, human.
Case in point, why the orc has human trust issues.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
He knows that human with his fancy decking abilities likes to mess with him.
Yeah, Walt's got a point. None of the rest of us have any decking ability, so we have no clue that no clue that it's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I am gonna say that this is. This is going to be a electronic skill group. So 9d6s.
9d6s coming up.
Yep.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, our first roll of the evening is in opposition to our group by one of our own.
Okay, I got 3 6s, 4 3s, a 4, and a 1. What does that tell me?
All right. You didn't glitch, which is good. You said how many? You said how many 6s? 3.
3.
All right. That's actually enough to break the. That's enough to pass the difficulty. It was an average difficulty.
Wow.
So essentially, what what just happened is, as you slipped inside, a computer, essentially what would have been a tantamount to a computer version of Guthrie, or of Gentry, takes a spray can and leaves a mark at the local matrix node, very much in the way saying Gentry was here. So he's got that on him, and I thank you for that, because that allows me to have a little bit more fun.
Thanks for tagging the mainframe, buddy.
Yep, he has tagged the local mainframe, and yeah, there will be fun to come up from that. Let's see.
And
Now what do I do? Now what do I roll to hack? What do I roll to knock everyone else off the mainframe? To block them blocks them access to the mainframe.
Oh, that's ooh.
That's gonna be more complicated, brother.
Yeah, that is ooh.
I didn't say I could make it. I just want to know what I have to roll for it.
That would be your electronic warfare, which would be a 9.
So 9 dice.
Yeah. If you're gonna try and do this.
9d6s, right?
Yeah.
What you're doing here, Guthrie, and viewers as well. What we're doing here is we're totaling the dice, and we are looking for we're looking to beat a number set by Joe.
All right. Well, let's roll and see what we get. Okay, so that's 12. Well, 2 6s, a 5, 3 4s, a 2 3s, and a 1.
Alright. Looks like you got. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it's 5s or up that dude passed, so that is 3 successes.
There is a single one in his pool, too, though.
Yeah. Not right this minute, because that's not a. It's not a full glitch. He has to roll a minimum of 4 ones for a glitch to pop up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Does Sledge know if Elkara is around?
You got the right height, too?
I know he knows how to get up with Elkara, but...
Yeah.
And is Elkara male or female?
Male.
By the way, there is
Okay.
a field of them somewhere, and you can attack those ones and occasionally get fashion coupons.
Let's see if they will pop up for me. Ooh!
Different costumes?
Ladies and gentlemen, things are fixing to get a little interesting real quick.
Just out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
do gel rounds paralyze, or are they lethal as well?
Gel rounds are paralyzer rounds. They're effectively stun rounds.
Okay. So I've just tagged, so let me just to confirm that I've done this correctly. I've just tagged and I've just blocked everyone from trying, or attempted to block everyone from getting access to the Matrix.
You attempted.
Okay.
Keyword here is attempted. What effectively popped out is not here at this particular location, but you do see about 200 meters away in the Matrix what would look like a ant about the size of a Great Dane crawling out of a building and start making its way towards you.
Stay away from
Brilliant. Okay, now I just need to disconnect from the Matrix, and I need to know, what do I roll to paralyze my own teammates?
To paralyze them?
Oh! By the way, good luck.
Give me a second.
Yep, he's the traitor. Oh boy.
Oh, I was expecting the run to actually last a little longer before all the backstabbing happened. Although, let's face it, that's
Well, that's why I put a tag in the Matrix where we are, then I paralyze everyone and casually walk out to collect my reward.
Yeah.
Good
job. You get another sheriff that you would go.
Let's just say, let's hope you paralyze me. Because I'm coming after you, boy.
Oh, don't worry. I expect that if I fail, my character's dead anyway.
Beyond these.
Oh, no, not.
It's probably going to be an initiative roll.
Alright, well, first off, you do need to actually spend... You've actually got enough time to safely eject from the Matrix before it reaches you.
So let me get this straight. This guy is drawing on us in a pizzeria. I'm sitting behind the muscle orc over here. I just kind of whisper over to Sledge. And this is not even knowing that you're doing all this traitorous nonsense. I basically just whisper, because it's 3 metas and 1 human. I essentially say, you know, if the human were to go missing, we get another share of dough, right?
No skin off my nose. This ain't like you, HP.
Kind of jaded nowadays.
Alright.
Right.
To try and pull this off.
You have to heal yourself. Yes, but look at your health.
I'm going to it's going to be a.
You wanted me.
As soon as he started decking, Sledge knows that look, like the decking look, and he's keeping an eye on him, so hopefully there's no surprise.
So you have to go about killing other guys.
Same way Coy's hand is starting to kind of a little bit of a a lightning-like effect that appeared over her hand.
All
So
right,
is the Johnson.
let me know if you get knocked out.
To where when Gentry wakes back up from decking, there she is, just kind of with this look on her face of really, I'm actually offering you guys a legitimate job.
And Gentry just smiles knowingly.
What'd you do, human?
She just kind of looks at him, just tries not to laugh and shake her head. What's the best way to put this? He just tried kicking into the Matrix and kind of running it. Just tried booting everybody off.
Joey, as soon as our context says that, because I'm under the table being a little short dwarf, little shortstop, but
well, you actually do have a chair that is allowing you to. It's a chair modified for dwarves to actually sit level.
Yeah. So here's my thing. For me being under the table a little bit more, though, I'm basically leveling my gun at this guy's crotch now.
All I'm doing is getting on okay, the communicator, is that because I know I've got one.
It does have the ability to access the Matrix.
Not worried about that.
Be in the center over there.
That's it. Well, you also notice that it actually is still the signal is very much still on.
On the comlink.
Yeah.
The comlink is what, like a headset sort of thing?
Kind of, sort of. It's the modern rendition of a cell phone.
Okay.
Kind of set to do, it's or a smartphone. It kind of does a little bit of it all.
So just out of curiosity, do I have to roll initiative now or what?
Oh no, I'm not shooting at you yet.
We're not in battle yet. But Sledge takes out his comlink, flips it open, and dials up Elkara.
The Johnson, she just kind of shakes her head and looks at you and says, "Oh, I'll say this: you've definitely got balls."
Seriously, he's about to have one less though, and that's when I fire on him.
Oh.
Oh, he just did it. Oh no, he just did it. He just made it happen.
Okay.
You know, just happen to talk to Elkara for a minute.
Thanks, Josh. Now I'm going to have to use my fake sin. I'm going to have to use my sin to clean all this crap up.
That's a very quick way to ruin a meeting, everybody. Note for future reference: never allow this to happen. Never encourage this to happen when you're meeting Johnson. It sends a bad message for everybody.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
But
Thanks, sir.
not again. Sledge is trying to smooth this over.
Well, hang on though. The reason I was asking about rolling initiative is because of the reason I'm asking about rolling initiative is because just after my character was coming out of the Matrix, his plan was to pull his paralyzer rounds and try to fire paralyzers to paralyze everybody else at the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why the Johnson she actually was trying to talk to. She was actually trying to de-escalate this entire situation. Yeah.
But I literally just had it announced that this guy tried to sell us out on a legitimate job already to the freaking law. Yeah, he's gonna get seriously
Alright.
jacked.
Okay.
This, as far as we know, as far as we know, this isn't even an illegal job. This one's clean.
Yeah.
Mhm. And he just cost us each 4,000, so I'm essentially like,
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Guthrie, roll me a 1d6 and add 10 to it.
But T-Rex ain't any aggro to me,
And
too.
Josh, I need you to roll me.
Okay, so 14.
Alright.
Go ahead and mark that
Yeah,
in your counter down there in the corner, if you will, under your dice
Yeah.
screen. So we don't forget it.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not rolling till Sledge gets to play. Or decides to play.
Mhm.
And I need Hardpoint to roll me a 2d6 plus 9.
Alright. 2d6 plus 9. Okay.
Yep.
And
I can only see one.
Boop,
I can only see one of the 2d6. Oh, there we go.
There it is. That's
Alright.
20.
So, all together, plus 9, that's 20.
Okay. Which means Hardpoint's got first.
Put it on your. Okay, he's got it there.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure that was confirmed by the dice.
Yep.
Okay, so Gentry's just gotten shot in the nuts. He keels over.
Well, first off,
Gotta roll the attack.
Yep.
All right, good point.
it's 5. It's gonna be a 5 attack die.
Yep. Got it. Essentially, as this is going on, you just kind of hear him say low and slow, "You almost cost us money." And basically, yeah, just
I got fluffy kids. I got fluffy kids.
yeah,
Mess with your wallet, mess with your head. And I don't mean in the brain type way either.
uh-huh.
Nigga, I got bills.
Now how'd that roll go, Mr. Joey?
Alright. I mean,
That was ridiculous. What you did.
And I'm still paying off my due.
Oh, weird. Hi, how you doing?
you said that was a cold shot, right?
Did I just complete something?
Yeah, I mean, it was under the table with the Ingram leveled at his jump. So yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, that would have been a called shot.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you.
I think Hardpoint was watching too many. I think Hardpoint was watching too many old westerns before this meeting.
Well, just as well he did watch those westerns. You know, there's always a traitor.
The shots do go wide and plant multiple rounds in the floor.
Oh.
Oh, just jeez.
Yeah. About that call to L.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Because you'll find out why.
Hardpoint, dear. Could we refrain from killing anyone before we ever get out of the meeting? That would be that would definitely be ideal. That would be great.
Let's not waste ammo.
Alright,
It's just a
Then again, I kind of gesture with my eyes to your sword. You got a good point. No need to waste ammo on traders, man. And
okay. While this is all happening, don't forget that my initiative is still happening as well while this is all happening.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, Gentry,
what do I roll? What do I roll
down?
What do I roll to fire at all 5 of them, like rapid succession?
Okay.
Or all 4 of the others?
Oh no!
All right.
Yeah, Jesus, you're not playing this trader thing subtle in the least, huh?
It would be 9.
Okay.
However,
What?
because you are shooting at multiple targets,
It's those things that you were looking at before.
1, 2, 3. It is.
These things?
You're really gonna hit me, but it's -8 to the pool.
Oh. Okay, well then alternatively what I'll do is I'll just shoot at 1 target. So shoot at the target who shot me, and then afterwards, as I'm doing this, I'm getting up and leaving the table to leave the restaurant.
Okay. If that's the case, then roll 9.
Okay, rolling 9 to paralyze one of them. This is one of the gel rounds. And here we go. One of the dice is not showing. Oh, there we go.
Yes, this thing right
I wanted to be slow right this minute.
Yeah.
I just walked.
I don't know if I even hit anybody.
You did not. The shot also went wide. You got the floor underneath you guys is definitively not having a nice day, and everybody in there has hit the deck. Everyone's dodging. Everyone, the staff is behind the counter. They're on the ground.
Well, that's because you probably too far from me. But
So
right here.
someone is crying. There's at least a couple of kids who are scared out of their mind. They're never coming back.
As Gentry leaves the...
As he's walking out, now can we do the call to L?
Why are they attacking me?
Yeah, give me a second on that. Oh, you were saying something too?
Okay.
Two things. One, viewers, this is Chicago in Shadow. This is, Shadowrun in Chicago, so getting in the middle of a gunfight in a pizza parlor is not that uncommon in Chicago. And two, as he's trying to make his exit, I would like to attempt to levitate him back to the table.
Ah!
Alright,
I have my roll prepared whenever you'd like to see it.
Alright.
Okay. Just to clarify, what would I have to roll to shoot myself in the head? Not planning to do it immediately, but just,
Boom! I'd say it's just bang, done.
I would too. I mean, because it's not like he's going to dodge his own shot.
Yeah.
No, but I actually do still need a dice roll because he may glitch and the gun may jam on him.
Right. I did
So
not think about that.
It would be 9. It would be 9 die. It would be 9.
Okay. As he's being levitated back to the table, I'm just going to go with it and say as he's being levitated.
Actually, Will, how many ones is that, buddy?
3.
Okay, you are 1 shy of glitching. Okay, so you do not pick him up.
Okay.
It was a
as he's walking out,
But-
Gentry says, "I was offered 100,000 by the law. I was offered 100,000 to my ailing mother to turn you guys in."
Okay. So which?
How do you
I'm not hearing
one better?
I'm sorry.
Okay, two things. Welcome to Chicago. I don't give a crap. I don't give a damn about your ailing mother. Your ailing mother isn't paying my bills. And two, I'll do you one better. How about you don't turn us in? And you make this $4,000 and keep working with us, and you won't have to turn us in, and you'll make more than $100,000.
Also,
On top
to
of
keep
the fact that you will not, at that point, you won't be known to all the runner community as a fucking narc and have a target on your back. Because right now, we're the only ones that know.
Gentry says, I've already thought of that, and rolls 9 dice. And
so
I
this
didn't
is
get
against
any
her
ones.
now.
And he said, I've already thought of that. Turns the gun on himself.
On himself.
Yeah, on himself. Turns the gun on himself.
No,
That's 2 sixes. That's 2 6s, 2 3s.
No ones. He just.
And mind you, I should mention that was a lethal roll. That was a lethal bullet, not a jump bullet.
I was about to say, thank you for specifying, because if you had not specified, you'd have just knocked yourself unconscious.
Nope. This was an actual.
Teleport you somewhere.
Not even remote close. Still
And at this point, Hardpoint says, I call his share.
To which,
We can go back to
and divided 3 ways, that is a 20.
try to continue
to which QP just kind of shakes her head at the whole situation. Looks at Gentry on.
Told you not to trust the humies.
Shakes her head again.
Yeah. So about this job.
Yeah. You want me to call a buddy of mine to clean this up for you?
Yeah, get on the horn, like.
She just kind of shakes her head. Would someone real quick, whoever is still left alive,
Pretty much everybody but Gentry.
Yeah.
I need someone to make me a etiquette roll.
That would be Will.
I have an 8 in it.
Yeah.
Give it a few minutes. I'll pop up.
Somebody with the best. Yeah. You go ahead.
And
That's
I'm
the
talking
second.
to Edge, like, yeah, get on the horn with your buddy, because this one went sideways, like,
By the way, is the
his
tag
freaking calling.
is the tag in the Matrix still saying Gentry was here?
Oh yeah, it should still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Calling Yokara.
There you go, Joey. 2 ones, total of 7. Or excuse me, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27.
Okay, give me a second to start. It's now
There it
finally
is.
starting to show.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, somebody's hacked Gentry's body, and he's starting to get up, walking around like a zombie right now.
Oh wow.
Oh. How can he when he's got an orc sitting on him?
Actually,
Okay, he's starting to writhe around like a zombie.
I was about to actually. That's not even gonna. That doesn't even happen because of the damage to his head.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
point. He can't be hacked.
you have no girl, like, your brain is all over the wall.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Joey has a point. Gentry just scattered his cerebellum all over the pizza place here. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be moving anywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
She just sighs and just looks and says, look,
See my eyes now.
I'm gonna give you 4,000 plus an additional 500 to each of you. I'm gonna take his share. I'm gonna try and get this place repaired. Right? This does not necessarily leave the best set in the best
That is a weird son.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
I know a
Here's
guy.
here's
This is what
she
happens when you
just
go to
shakes
the,
her head as she's still trying to wrap her brain around all this. Slides Koi Dog a map and just says, "Okay, go. Just please go get this done."
Yeah, essentially, at this point, I'm just glad that Sledge is on the phone with this. Yeah.
Joey,
Yeah.
come on, Joey.
As-
Let me clean this up. Call him my buddy.
As you call and call,
This is
you hear this really groggy sounding angry orc
You're going to have to look at how you get
going, "What is it?"
Joel, we had an idiot Hume. Need a little cleanup. He
Where
decided to scatter his brain matter all over the pizzeria.
Yeah, to which point, you hear me quietly muttering in the frickin' pizzeria, "I can't believe a humanoid cost me a legitimate job."
As soon as
You
you
think
tell
you can
him,
take it late night?
as soon as you say the pizzeria, he's just like, "Which one?"
laying down.
I give him
Okay,
which
now you-
one it
now
is,
you got
because I
it.
forget what you said the name was.
As soon as you do, you hear him very quickly grumble to himself, set down the or you hear setting down the command he was using. Grab his radio and say, and you can hear this from just from the what he's been saying. There's been a problem at the Chicago pizzeria. Guy went nuts.
Are you
Just
going to the remnants? Then follow me.
go get that fixed. He sets down the radio. He picks
Also,
up the
if you know
phone
a
and says,
Matrix expert, I think we might need a clean up there.
That one's for the gods to decide. That's way above my pay grade. Click. And he's going right back to sleep.
The cleanup crew.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
I love
just
this
looks
guy's
at
great. I love him.
All
I
right.
love him. That's way above
cleanup
my
crew's
pay
on the
grade.
way.
Alright.
I guess we have to go.
So on a scale of 1 to crazy, how was that for creating drama early on in the game?
Freaking insane, and that's why I wanted to shoot you in the crotch.
Just
Like
to
I
make
said,
you
it's
stop.
It's Chicago after sundown. It's pretty much par for the course.
Oh yeah, but then again, losing that kind of money for a legitimate job, my surly ass was eventually going, "You gotta die now," like yesterday.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find you. Because you're
Yeah, so and the problem is this is a legal job.
Oh,
Yeah, that devil over there was actually chasing me.
But
I hit him in the head. That one.
taking whatever's interesting from him
Yep.
before the
Yeah,
cleanup
after-
gets there.
And I just
After
kind
that-
of look. I look at Sledge and go, "Yeah, I don't trust humans now either. Just running with you guys from now on."
Alright, let's load up, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, since my character's dead, I might as well pop out for now, and I hope you guys have fun.
And thank you for doing that. That actually was really good for me, because that actually gives me a way of dealing with the problem here.
That was cool, man. Thanks for dropping in.
All right, cool. Peace out, guys. See ya.
See ya.
All right. Well,
That's fun.
After that little incident gets cleaned up, we'll go ahead and go hop in the van that Hard Point is claiming that he's fixed, and start heading towards these locations that she marked on the map.
Given that he's a rigger, he's actually done a fairly good job of fixing it. He's, looks like it's been patched up really well. But
I guess you did okay, HP.
Okay, so moving back onto it. So this is why they call it in Chicago, the Windy City. The wind blasts your vehicle every minute or so, and even when it's not gusting, you can still feel the constant movement of the air. The snow is still falling, being blown about, and in general piling up where it most easily gets in the way. The best part about the snow is that there's enough on the ground to fill in most of the potholes, but that's a little comfort because it means you're driving on ice as much as pavement. From blocks away, you can see the ZZ Wall, a two-story barricade of rubble topped with razor wire. It's not so much a wall as the ruins of entire city blocks that were leveled to provide building materials. Guard towers stick out of the wall every 100 meters or so, watching into the ZZ. The gates hang partway open, and the guard towers are dark, a sign of the reopening of the zone. If you thought the civilized parts of Chicago were run down, inside the wall gives a bad name to war zones. Occasionally, what passes for a road ends in an overturned skyscraper, and a testament to the lack of maintenance and wholesale destruction that seem commonplace inside it. Officially, Midway Airport has been shut down for years because it fell inside the containment zone. These days, its pockmarked runways still prevent any air travel other than VTOL flights, and mostly it's business of the illegitimate kind that runs through Midway. The snow appears to have shut down the airport. A few building lights are on, but aside from the wind, there's an eerie silence that tells you there are no flights today. Your destination, the control tower, is dark. However, you can make out two human-sized silhouettes flanking the doors, holding assault rifles.
Telling the other two to stop. Let's talk this one out.
Alright.
by all means, Zelda Pretty Princess.
Talk? You go ahead, little lady. I don't do much talking.
And considering the way this job went, I'm about to do a lot less. My God, that guy really fucked it up.
I really would rather not have to go through that back there again if we can help it.
May come from a lower socioeconomic and you were forced to be in touch with each other. I think that
But yeah, by all means, tell me how the negotiation went. And if worse comes to worse, I can try and get it.
you cannot distrust everything an adult
Alright. I'm assuming you're starting to try and make your way towards them?
For the Museum of Natural Sciences at Explorers Middle School in downtown Raleigh.
There's probably only one of us needs to go up there and let the other two stay in the shadows in case it goes bad.
So who's volunteering for the fun job of talking to him?
That would be Mr. Will, who's the big face. I got social anxiety. I got real social anxiety, considering I just lost a lot of money, and I'm angry.
And Sledge doesn't do well with people.
Give me 1 second.
Oh.
Sometimes just to be truthful. Just be truthful.
So,
Hang on a minute. Does anybody in the party have something or something
have something what, Will?
akin to a sniper rifle or something that you can fire from distance?
Yeah, I got things I can fire from a distance. What? I'm not worried about firing from distance. I got guns for days. That's not the problem.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and see if we can do this clean. If things go bad, or if they start to be a pain in the ass, knock them down.
All right. So at this point, I'm loading one of the frag grenades in case it does go sideways.
That's one way to do it. Alright.
Because the exact word she used was knock him down. I'm going to make sure it has to go. It's got to go.
As you step up, you do hear a very firm sounding halt. Who is that?
Alright, doing so. But basically pulling the flashlight, which I would have pulled anyway, out of this survival kit that she has, and basically pointing it to the ground, and slowly pulling it up to my face, and then I'll put it over my shoulder, showing my back, and then turn around, showing that I'm unarmed, which is full of shit. I've got the Browning on me, but it's holstered.
Based on their experiences, I asked
Look, I'm just coming here. I'm not. First of all, your city's cold as shit. I just gotta make that known. Look, I just came here for a visit. I mean, I don't even know where I am, to be perfectly honest.
You hear a you hear the audible sound of a round being racked.
Hey, look. We ain't got to resort to that.
Joey,
we ain't got to resort to that. You don't have to. And as the next line is purposely said louder than what she's been speaking. Look, you ain't got to knock me down with that thing.
Yeah. Essentially, because I do have the enhancements to hearing, I'm trying to pay real close in attention to what's going on. And with that code word, I'm just firing that freaking frag grenade at someone's head.
Okay, give me a sec. Are you firing it?
Oh!
I was about to say, hold on, let me see here. Let's see, do you have a... Okay. Oh, that's actually not coming from you. That's actually coming from one of your drones.
Yep.
Okay.
I was doing the prep. Yeah.
Sledge took the time to load his stuff in the van.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Another one's coming at him, depending on which one of us has higher initiative.
Okay.
Let me roll.
All right. Well, I was about to say, Hardpoint though did give off the first action, so I'm gonna let him roll right past.
That's fine. Yeah. But let me just roll it just so we have it.
Yeah.
Oh. 5. 16. That's not bad.
Okay. Hardpoint, I need you to roll me 2 dice rolls. The first off is a pilot aircraft, which is going to be 11.
Yep. I'm good at that. I'm good at that. Yes. Oh, shit.
He's drone striking them.
Oh, well, wrong dice is wrong.
Yeah. I was about to say D10s would really be nice right now, but
he's
wrong
drone
system.
Striking. Good guy. Good job, America. Way to drone strike.
The question is, which part of America are you referring to?
All right.
In general.
Okay.
Looking nice. Looking very nice.
That's a defensive hit. Okay. Now is where it really gets funny. I need you to roll me a... this is really going to sound silly. I need you to roll me 18 dice.
Gotcha. Rolling the 18. I just got... That's going to take me a minute. Hang on, Mr. Gill. And roll. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice.
Not very many ones either.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's 4 points of damage.
In the city, just saying a few birds that are there. But I've never really seen forest and like there's forest and spring.
Yeah, they took 4 points of that. They took them 5s and 6s.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Again, he did say he was basically dropping a frag grenade on him. So I mean,
And actually, I completely screwed up there. That was actually I'm gonna take that back right fast. I need you. You took a pilot aircraft skill there, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll the second one. That was actually your gunnery, which is a 10 dice pool.
All right. Gunnery 10. Let's see how that goes.
Rewinding this for a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang. Sorry, dude.
Habit.
no, here we go. You ain't gotta knock me down with that thing. Thing down and not gonna knock me down with. Boy dog putting the flashlight back in her bag, turning back around. Hands going down to her side.
It's like, oh well.
So, all right. So that test makes it through. So roll them 18 again.
Rolling them 18. Phenomena. And they just got lit up.
Yeah, that one's gonna hurt.
They are Koi Dog sees this best, but you can tell from the explosion they are covered in shrapnel, but thank God for body armor. That's the only reason they are on the ground still breathing.
Koi immediately her neck, her head snapping around to the location where her hard point is, and just not even yelling, just looks that way. I told you to knock them down, not erase them from existence.
I don't know if you know this. I'm kind of pissed off.
Good thing I haven't tossed. Hey, good thing I haven't tossed yet. What?
Come on.
They are definitively as the. We only are allowed a PG-13 rating, aren't we?
No, we're good.
I just want to make sure for people watching. Oh, I forgot we have this under a mature rating. Yeah. To quote a great line, they got knocked the hell out. They are not waking up anytime soon.
Strapping
Right,
everything
well,
I can on.
we are going to, or at least Koi is going to strip their weapons from them.
All right. What you find on what you find on both ain't nothing too terribly fancy.
Their curiosity, I think, is naturally developed.
But still, extra weapons mean something to sell later, right?
Exactly.
Or use yourself.
Yup.
But yeah, at this point, I'm just looking over at Sledge. That ought to teach people to not piss me off.
Really?
I
I mean,
learned something.
hard. HP. Have you not felt the love of a good woman in some time? I mean, I'm just saying.
And I just kind of look at her deadpan. You know when?
I think Bunny.
I'm just saying. Maybe, I mean, I appreciate the work, but I mean, don't you think it's just a little bit overkill?
I don't know. We nearly got turned into the cops for a legal job. I'm gonna piss.
I don't know, HP. Didn't you hear knock 'em down? Because I know I did.
Yeah, that was the direct order. I'm just complying with the service here. I did what I was told to do quite effectively.
Whole time, Koi's hands are, Koi's face is, in her hand, just, her head shaking and completely lost to any of this.
Well, the rifles you got were a pair of, what you picked up were a couple of Colt M23s. One of which has had a little bit of modification, the other is stock. One with modifications has actually been given has had a laser sight. And also you can tell it's really fancy because it's got a smart gun system.
Wait, the Ingram had the smart gun on it too, so man, I wish I had used that during that truck stop. That would have made the scene so much better.
Handing that one
check
to
it out and see what it can do.
handing that one to Sledge. I'm handing that one to Sledge.
Alright.
You'll be concerned about this. Things never work for me.
You also find that there's about 6 spare clips overall, not including
between 2 guys.
Yeah, you can tell the way these guys are dressed. They are not. They look more like gangbangers than they do higher ups. This looks like a pair of guys who may be expecting a drop.
Okay.
Hey guys, want to have some ride-alongs?
I look around and I do go,
what two bodies?
NC6, so I say why not?
Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not ride-alongs, but hostages do get things done. Just saying.
I meant by ride-alongs. Come on.
Yep.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah. And at the same point, Joey. Because I do have some Yakuza knowledge, I'm checking these guys for obvious, like, gang tats and, like, noticeable things on them. I don't know what, they're affiliated with, but, just checking to make sure they're not Japanese and don't have a finger missing and that kind of shit.
Okay.
I wouldn't even think of that.
Wait.
Are
these guys human?
One is
probably they probably were human. They're probably closer to soup at this point. But
no. The appropriate term would be closer to pincushions because, as you can tell, they are both still breathing. One is a human, the other is elvish.
Okay.
And yeah, everyone feel free to actually roll whatever for hardpoint criminal organizations. Because you're distinctly looking to try and see if you're trying to find Yakuza, do add your +2.
I want to see if they might be associated with anybody from Seattle.
Yeah, I was about to say if you two want to try rolling yours, Walt, roll your street gangs, and Will, feel free to roll your First Nations.
So that's just the value of it, of the knowledge skill.
No. Let's see.
All right. Well, my understanding is that like my Seattle Street Gangs thing is a 3, but if I'm specifically calling for First Nations, it's a +2 bonus. If I'm looking at it right.
And it looks like I got nothing too impressive.
So it's just the number.
That's an 18 for me.
Would that add?
Okay, well, I'm looking for anything or any number of dice over 5. So 1 success. Nothing. Nothing from Josh.
Yep.
So I'm just doing 3, right? Because Seattle Street gained 3.
Yeah.
With no
Actually,
bonus.
we'll re-roll that from RFS because you've got a 3. Oh, that's right. You were rolling your 2. So I forgot.
Okay, so we are looking for a target. We are looking for 6 numbers of success, not total on the die, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I got A6 on mine for Seattle Street games.
You guys realize the way they are marked is not Seattle.
Okay.
And Josh, you're not 100% sure who these guys are. They look like they may be familiar. Walt, what you and Will realize is these guys are actually Triad.
Oh, great.
Crap.
Although the elf looks a little too young to actually be a full Triad member. So.
Prospects.
Well, I'm guessing they failed initiation.
You know what? I would take that bet.
You get the elf, I'll get the Hume. To pick him up and accidentally drop him again.
Given what happened with Gentry, you just hit a full laugh from that.
People, really. I know you were blasting Iron Maiden in the van, but what part of Let's Speak Do This Quietly did you not understand?
Like they're going to hear.
Carries him back to the van.
As you guys are arguing, you do hear screaming and yelling from up top of the tower, along with a couple of bursts of semi-automatic, a couple of bursts of submachine gun fire.
Hit the shadows.
Well, given that we are in the van, I'm essentially just like, oh great, I just patched this thing. And basically, since we do have the bodies in, I'm, trying to gun it past so that this thing doesn't take any more bloody damage.
Well, as you guys are, I'm assuming everyone's trying to get inside the van.
Yeah, I thought we were already in there. We were.
Okay, yeah. Well, as you guys are getting in, trying to hop in and drive off, you see the door open and another person rush out, another human, who turns back around, and you see him start chanting before firing what looks to be a ball of acid back inside.
Okay. Counterspell coming up.
Wait.
He's
what? Toward us?
Towards the tower.
Oh, toward the tower. Oh.
Yep. Counterspell coming up.
I mean, it's towards the tower, so it's not
the tower.
They're trying to take the tower out themselves. There's something up there. There's something up there they don't want us to find.
Yep. And I want to find all the things.
I got 3 6s, but I've got 2 1s as well, Joey.
Be right back.
You got some shiny. You got shiny counterspell in this.
Yeah.
people trying to melt things, and I'm not even involved. Essentially
See?
what I'm going to do, Joey, is I'm going to take that nice, lovely steel Linux.
Oh,
He's away from the keyboard.
he
right
stepped
this second.
away.
Okay, hang on. I'll wait then.
I'd like to do that so I don't screw it. I don't screw you up.
Yeah. I mean, essentially what I'm going to do, because I am good at piloting those lovely drones, and I do have a couple of them on me, along with a very nice one that is a very good model. I'm going to take the best one I have and basically, do a bit of aerial surveillance on that freaking tower, because you're right, the decimation does seem a bit out of character.
Okay. So what? Okay, so Will is trying to counterspell.
Oh, he can counterspell.
My dice are on screen.
Bushi spell.
And while...
Oh, yeah, you definitively counterspelled what he was trying to do. As he tries launching it, you do see it actually fizzle out, and he's looking down like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
You must have used the Bushi spell.
Yeah, while this is going on, exactly, I'm not loading a weapon into my... Well, I might, load another smoke grenade up there, but I'm not going to fire on them. I'm just going to launch that very lovely steel Linux drone of mine to do some aerial surveillance on the tower to see what they might want to destroy before we get the chance to investigate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his dad called him, so I don't know who might have.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Did you get that, man?
I heard that you were loading up one of them with a smoke grenade.
Yeah,
basically,
he's launching a drone to do some recon on that tower. Because we're both concerned. We're both pretty sure there's something up there they don't want us finding. Otherwise, they wouldn't blow up their own tower.
Yeah.
All right. Make a pilot arrow or pilot aircraft.
Let me do. Gotta scroll up here. Gotta look over there.
Yes, it's that 11 die.
Oh, lovely. Woohoo! And yeah, very nice. Yeah, it looks like I did pretty good on that.
Yep, and you don't have any gremlins. Ha! So no glitching. Yeah, it's coming up, and you see you see as it's popping up into the air. You notice that there's the signs of a human-looking spirit just making its way down as it's clearing downstairs. And keep in mind, this is about... I'd say this particular tower is about 3 stories tall.
Yep.
And is not just the tower itself, but there's also a little bit of buildings. It looks like it's got a tower with its own little branch point.
Yep. Essentially, I look over at the elf. We have spooks. This might be bad.
Damn it, I didn't want to have to go in.
Okay. Alright.
Strap up, we got a breast. We got a breach.
So, keep in mind, I have the aircraft piloted over the tower, and it's going to give us a 4-foot smoke radius if I launch that grenade, so I'm going to wait for us to get closer, but then launch it to give us some cover.
Alright. as you guys get ready to get in, you see the mage. He is too busy focused on the spirit in particular to not even really notice you guys.
My.
Which really becomes obvious as just as when he turns to you guys, you can already see that the hair on his temples has turned gray. Not because of age, but they have definitively prematurely they have been shocked gray.
Take him. Take him.
Certain strange with the job, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not exactly worried about the mage guy because he's just doing his job talking with the spirit dude.
Okay. Would I know as a fellow caster? Would I know if he needs his hands free to be able to channel?
You really, for some they do for making it easier for themselves to focus. In many ways, it's kind of one of those.
What about vocally? Because I've already heard him chant once.
Yeah. Again, at the same time, it is kind of like that. Some traditions do require both. Some only need one. Some don't require it at all.
I'm gonna take
but he
the
looks
chance.
like he's been trained like a traditional mage.
I'm gonna take the chance, and I'm going to pass, and I'm gonna fizz mask him. And for you viewers at home, that is physical mask. It is essentially it's an illusionary spell, and the viewer must resist the spell or perceive only the false appearance generated by the spell. And the false appearance that I would like to generate is him being bound and gagged.
All right.
And the roll is coming up.
Pulling a very nasty Ravi trick on him. Nice.
Yep, because I'm going to need to know what I have to roll as defense here.
Ooh, shiny shine.
Not my best roll.
And I'm just kind of tromping along, made my way up the tower, looking at this guy. Does he need any part of him helpfully restrained in any kind of way? Because given I have
expertise, tie his ass. No, if this doesn't work, zip tie him to the fingers. I don't want it. I want the whole hand.
You got it. Because Joey, given that my character does have a knowledge of jujitsu, I am more than happy to get him in whatever submission hole he needs to be put in to, just stop him from doing that twiddle finger nonsense that I don't have no dispense for right now. Spookiness must be stop it.
Twitter finger nonsense, okay.
That kind of. All right, now comes our first. Yeah. Now that he's actually got sight of you, he does actually counterspell the illusion. It's like, what the?
Do it.
And he's pointing behind him.
Finding the hard point. Do it.
All right. So that's 7, Mr. Joe. I'm going to go ahead and give you that real quick. And, crap. not the best. Not the best right now.
Yeah, but you didn't glitch at least.
Yep. Essentially, so I'm going up there to basically try and lock him up. The arm bar I have him in is looking more like a bar room. It's not got the same fluid sophistication as normally you've seen, but he's trying to kind of lock up with him right now.
It's a street armbar.
Yeah.
He's like that. He's struggling with it. You're having kind of a bit of a time trying to keep it, and he's like, you can tell this is the look of a guy who's actually kind of, in his mind, got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. What is in that tower?
Yeah, that's one of those. He definitively breaks clear of that arm bar. Look, thing in there. It's. I was stupid, called up a spirit, and I didn't bind it right away. Yeah.
I basically.
Well, you know what? At this point, I really don't care about your spirit. All I care about is the fact that I'm here to do a job, a legal job, and I didn't walk 5 feet into this place before I got iron pulled on me. Want to explain that one?
Look, you gonna help me with this thing or not?
To which I look at him. I have this kind of look of like a very solemn, serious. There's a very vague undertone of pity, but it's like, dude, it's your mess up. We're here to do a job. He's essentially looking and just going, the way I'm shooting tonight, just be glad I didn't pack a lethal grenade in there.
Look. I'll cut you a deal. You get us in without getting any of us killed. We'll try to get that thing, help you get that thing bound.
What exactly were you trying to summon up anyway? Just so we know what's running.
It's a spirit of man. I figured it would make the tower look a little bigger than what it is. It would actually make some of the junkies not even want to try and come near this place.
Ed, but you didn't answer my first question. What's in the tower?
It's a drop-off point.
For?
What in the hell do you think?
Drop-off point for... Oh, God.
Take your pick, man.
Bringing down the lovely still Linux drone in case this drop option goes sour, and loading one of the more lethal grenades into the gun port instead. Just like, Jesus.
Look, I even shouldn't be telling you that because I know it's gonna come burn my ass. Do I look like someone who needs that? Do I really look like that? No. I did not wake up with this gray hair.
Yeah, you're looking kind of tired, bro. You might want to sit down and take a powder.
Basically grabbing him by the edge of the shoulder with both hands and pulling him in close to me. Do we look like we care?
And kind of, just kind of pointing to myself, really looking kind of, dwarven, burly, and angry, just having my laser pointed sight, just kind of stare at him. Really? Just give me one. And then looking at the big, burly orc, I think we got bigger problems. We kind of got a job we got to do, exactly.
Like I said. Well, how about this? You do your job, we'll do ours. And right now, your job is to get us through that gate over there and up there to that tower without getting any of us killed.
You help us do our job, we'll consider helping you get that thing corralled in.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Joey, bringing the lovely, lovely Steel Linux drone down and removing the, removing the smoke grenade in favor of a more lethal ordnance in case we do run into a roadblock.
What's the dice roll there for, Josh?
That was for the Jujitsu move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hadn't cleared it yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, look, buddy, look. I'm gonna level with you. Right now, we're doing a job. We're getting paid. When we get paid, we're happy. We can eat. We keep the lights on. And right now, you're not doing a very good job of helping us do our job. In short, you're fucking with my bread and butter.
Which is very stupid.
Okay.
Bread? Where?
Okay.
This face, looking at our new friend.
By the way, just
our new recruit.
Yeah, just bringing that lovely, lovely drone down and switching out the grenades.
Okay.
Lovely.
Hopefully I've got this thing under control.
Oh,
now.
and if you're considering it, if you're considering what I think you may be considering, if those little gears up there in your brain box are turning, and you're considering shooting us in the back of the head as soon as we get in there, there's 2 gang recruits in the back of that van over there. They're hanging on to their lives by a twig.
Like I said, I'm shooting well.
Okay, look. Fine. I'll go with you. Let's try and get this done.
Alright. Because I'm shorter than the mage in question, I'm turning on the Ingram smart function and basically loading up a new batch of rounds, because having tried to shoot a very nasty little actor in the Tennessee Please, I don't have as many in the chamber as makes me comfortable.
So, yeah, you see...
Sledge is going to escort the new friend with Ares at his back.
Look, you don't have to... Don't have to do that.
Is, I assume Ares is his Vera.
Yeah.
His predator.
Yeah.
Ares predator. Yeah.
I'm sorry. We already tried to be double-crossed once tonight. We gotta get iron on people. It's a new company policy.
Look, okay, I understand altogether. Ain't gonna argue that. Just before he can finish saying anything, you see him actually kind of look what's tantamount to having a scared or a fear-induced heart attack before falling over.
God, sweaty Buddha, really?
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Everybody, roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
Rolling that initiative like a mug.
Oh crap.
And by the way, I've been waiting to pull out that sweet, sweaty Buddha curse all night.
Okay. So 2d6. Alright. Let's see what I get.
Is it 2d6 or 1?
Mine is 2d6. It's whatever's beside your initiative.
Adding 9 to that. I got 15.
Mine is
Mine is 6 plus
7.
1d6.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is 2d6 plus 11. That's 5, 7, 18.
Yeah. I got the cyberware that helped
I'm-
my reflexes. He's just fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm
he's got
going
some
last. I
cyberware.
got an 8.
Ooh.
Sledge is...
And I'll put that as white.
Yeah.
So it shows up.
Sledge is faster than the spirit. I'm at a 15. Oh.
Alright.
Nasty business.
Because here comes
So-
the fun part.
So our buddy just collapsed, and the spirit is like where he was.
It's actually not visible right this moment.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Uh,
For
I
those
can't see it.
I about to say for those at home who are currently playing Shadowrun the home game, this is what happens when a spirit decides it's had enough being on one form and decides to hop to the other side. Astral combat.
Yeah. I look at our little court wizard. How do we damage the thing that's not there always?
I don't think Ares can do much.
Yeah, and I have all the shiny explosive toys in the world, but it's a ghost.
Theoretically, the ghost shouldn't be able to do anything with it, to us in its own in a ghost form. Theoretically.
Yeah.
I don't like the theoretically part of that.
Well, Will, right now, out of game, you are actually the only one who really can physically hurt it. It can't physically hurt you guys, but it can definitively play Mary Hobb mentally. Whereas, case in point, use its powers to scare someone to death.
I'm trying to think what I can throw him.
He can't do much. He doesn't. I know one guy who doesn't have many toys for it to play with.
You do actually have 2 spells that will hurt him. That is lightning. That would be lightning bolt and mana bolt.
Yeah, I was thinking about those.
Lay something.
I'll throw the mana bolt because the lightning bolt is already there. I mean, I don't want to give us away more than we already have, and I got a feeling hitting somebody with a lightning bolt's going to be kind of, obvious.
Yeah, and the problem with that too, from a real-world spellcasting standpoint, you gotta rebalance elements, and that's in the atmospheric discharge at ground level.
Yeah.
That
coming up. The roll for that's going to be coming up here in just a second. I'm sorry, sorry about that, Joey, but my net's being a little bit slow this evening.
That's all right.
If you need me to roll, Will, I got it.
Jesus Christ, Will, stop throwing D10s.
But I'm assuming, Walt, you and Hardpoint and Sledge are going to be holding on to your initiatives? Or
putting Ares away and sparking up the hand.
Hey.
Shock hand.
Yep.
It might help.
He wants his shocky stick.
Yeah.
It looks like I got
It's like, I have that.
1, 2, 3 6s and a 1, Joey.
Alright. Which for me, I have. Let's see, what do I test? Okay.
It's looking to be a bad day for our ghosty friend.
1, 2, 3.
Where's Egon when you need him, man?
You're looking at him.
Yeah. The thing I'm kind of wondering is, do we see you firing a magical projectile at something that is not there?
Yes. Quite possibly.
Yeah, good chance of it.
To which one?
Because I know Joey just said that we couldn't really see it, but here I am trying to attack it. And it's,
Yeah. To which you just kind of see me light up. Yeah.
You do hear a hit, and it gets angry as it actually forces it out of astral.
Ooh!
jump it!
Okay.
Using my high initiative to jump it myself.
All right.
Yep.
With the hand.
Joey,
That would be unarmed, right?
Yeah,
I
well,
just realized something.
Hmm.
Koi Dog just loaded up a mana bolt and fired it at a ghost that was pretty much invisible. So, in short, she just fired a magic missile at the darkness.
The darkness. Yeah, baby. All right. This would be unarmed.
I feel inclined to ask what Cheetos are.
Well, there are no Cheetos. Those are a lie.
And I keep all of these, right? Because it's me. It's all me.
Yeah. Essentially, bro, you just tried to shock Jesse Go to death.
Yeah.
Well, he shot it, and it appeared, and I went after it with some electricity.
Uh-huh. Electricity damaging ectoplasm might be interesting.
Do fives
That's a
count?
valid.
Yeah.
Fives count.
Okay.
Yeah, we are looking 5-ups, right?
Yeah.
It's 5 up. All right. That's 5 if it works the way I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that's electrical.
Mm-hmm. Bam. That's gonna sting.
All right. Damage, because you're actually using its own weapon, is ow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Damage. Ow.
Yeah, 9 shock.
It does
That's
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually has its own damage rating. Okay, so that definitively hit.
Oh. So that hit. Now do 9. Okay.
That was some authority right there. You just pimp slapped a ghost.
I'm assuming that's 4. With no ones.
Yeah. Oh, he ain't happy. He is not having the happy right now.
He's not happy. He's not happy. He's messing with my wallet. One guy. Look, we've already had one problem trying to get my money tonight.
When Sledge ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Ain't nobody been happy this entire session.
No.
These are proud, independent Shadowrunners. They don't need no Johnson. Wait, that sounded wrong.
Wow.
I just wanted to have a nice meal, catch up with some old friends, make a little cash. But no, had somebody try to be a damn hero and turn on us.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, now you run into this kind of situation.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna try.
And I can only imagine when I get back to the apartment with my guy friend that was there. If he's still there, I can only imagine the conversation that's going to bring up.
All right.
Wow. The electrical shock hand isn't even on the list here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a youch. It's a very big youch for the ectoplasmic cells of our port room.
Yeah. It is because it's sapient. Ooh, that's scary. It is going to actually try getting the hell out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not now. You gonna call me? Oh, you don't.
Yeah. The ghost is trying to crawl away. Meanwhile, the Chaos Harry Princess over here is just throwing all kind of fire.
Next round, where you going, Wussy?
Well, the last move right now actually has been is Hardpoint, because Hardpoint's not made an action yet.
Yep.
Don't you let that thing away?
Right now, I'm seeing. Okay, right now, give me a bit of description, Joey. What does this thing look like right about now?
It looks still very much like a human ghost, like a human-shaped ghost, but now is one that has been, I won't say comically electrocuted and blasted, but you can tell where it has been hurt.
Yeah, well, I happen to have one of these lovely shock hands as well. So, seeing that does a bit of damage to this thing, yeah, it's gonna get another meeting with Dr. Watt today.
That's quite possibly the best. That's quite possibly the best adjective I've ever heard an ST ever used in ever. Comically electrocuted.
Yeah, it does not look like it. For those at home, it does not look like someone who has, the big spiky electric hair, face slightly covered in soot, things like that, like you'd seen in like a cartoon or something like that. This looks like a kind of almost see-through spirit, if the see-through spirit was the ghost of someone who had probably died from actual electrocution.
Yeah.
Think an electric chair or something like that. It does not look pretty, and it does not look happy.
Yeah.
Right now it looks like it's trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
Maybe Hardpoint here can smack it as hard as Sledge did, and it will look comically electrocuted.
Yeah, because right now you're hearing the whir of the shock glove coming to life like a Tesla coil on steroids, and I'm about to lay some ungodly Thor pimp hand on this thing.
Roll your alarm, buddy.
Where have you got the where have you got the thing at?
The shock glove, it should be in the artillery.
Gear and lifestyle.
I at least saw. Well, if I don't have, I think it's in there. If it ain't cool, but I thought I saw it. Let me see. Prepaid, regular adaptation, houseboat, armor jacket. Alright, well, seeing that there is no possible way for shelling to work on this thing, and seeing that there might be a bit of problems with using bullet ordnance on a ghost that could probably go incorporeal, I'm just essentially gonna be trying to analyze the situation while taking a few good steps back because, yeah, Mr. Shot Glove that I saw on there, no dear. And while I would be more than tempted to lay hands on, a physical opponent, this thing is incorporeal.
Alright, well, start of next combat round. And that will go to Hardpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me before I start. The way combat works, the way this actually works is every time a character makes a move at the start of the next round of initiative, you actually minus 10 from their initiative total.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's legit.
At the start of the next, you subtract
10 from whatever.
Once they make their.
Unless they've like not spent it. Like Hardpoint didn't really do anything last round.
Yeah. Essentially, I'm just kind of. I'm looking at Sledge and going, I know electricity hurt it. I know that my babies are made of electronic equipment, but I'm not gonna crash one of my drones into this thing's head. So
as funny as that would be.
So what I have to wonder right now, Hardpoint is going through his toolkit trying to jerry-rig some kind of fancy little shock device for this nasty little paranormal threat. Because he does have kits of tools and little electronic devices on him. He's just, kind of going through. So I guess this would be a rigging roll to actually kind of jerry-rig something.
Indeed it would.
Okay.
I don't know, Josh. I still think it would have been funny to see you crash a drone into its head.
Yeah, but that would have been horrible. That would have been absolutely horrible. Because
then that's one less drone he has to rain down ungodly amounts of machine gun fire and grenades.
Exactly. Why would I do that? That's evil.
Look, use a record, you can make another one.
Alright. Looking at the rigging. Alright. Engineering or... which one do you think, Joey, would be a good call on this?
I'd say engineering.
Okay. Let me just look at that real quick. Yeah. Engineering 5. We'll see how that goes. 5 plus 9.
Well, you've got a total of 9.
Okay, total of 9. Yeah. All right. All right.
Keep in mind, this actually would be this would actually classify as a complex action, so that would actually be your turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to rig up a black power fist for a dwarf. It's a complex action.
So.
Power fist.
All right, that's him. It's gonna try and get away a little bit farther again.
I mean, if it gets away, it gets away. I'm not intending on leaving.
Yeah. We're not gonna leave the money to chase down a ghost.
And then Sledge. Actually,
showed up trying to solve problems.
Yeah.
If I can catch up to it,
Oh, it's
within,
it's not going very, very, very fast right this minute. It's kind of one of those like ow, ow.
Uh-huh.
If you've ever seen someone who's injured try running.
Yeah, exactly. It's like just been shocked and manimoted through the chest by a pissed off elf princess. It's not doing so well.
No.
I'm gonna run up.
This is the true definition of a really crummy day.
Hand on what its chest should be, with the glove, with the spark arm, and just give it a shove back toward the group. Fueled by the electricity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a wonderful, wonderful roll of unarmed.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Dice screen. 12. Four.
If you will,
with
pardon me momentarily. You will pardon me momentarily, gentlemen. I gotta take my meds for the evening real quick.
No problem, man.
Okay.
Well,
sure. Go ahead.
As you're leaving, you literally shock it into breaking up into pieces. It's one of those. It just. It doesn't really go poof, but you can, as you're shocking it, you can tell the electricity actually is breaking it up into pieces.
Okay.
So.
Just kind of push it back toward the group, and
yeah.
After shutting off the hand, just.
So.
Now, as for
the tower, it
friend,
is.
As for the mage?
Nah, just.
Oh, I was about to say. Oh, he or dead?
Going back to guard position with, huh? Oh, he did. That's right, he did.
The mage, yeah, he. As the old saying goes, I say you, he dead.
All right.
Yeah. Essentially, we're heading up toward the tower. Just, making sure that I do have my plane up in the air with nice ordnance in case something does go sideways. So it's kind of cool.
I'm going to have Koi draw her Browning in one hand. You said that the guards, they had pistols or actual rifles?
The guards actually had rifles.
Okay, I'll pull the rifle then. Basically, pull the rifle out of a combat stance and kind of start heading up to the tower.
But now
I'm
that
gonna try out the new rifle and see how it compares to any of my others.
Gonna go ahead and continue with that rigging action while I'm walking, because now I've started a project and ghosts spook me. Ghosts are scary and I had no way of earning it. I want to make sure I have something to earn it now.
You have something to hurt it. You have Koi Dog.
But she's not always gonna be here though.
Yeah.
Well, if Koi Dog had got her wish, if Koi Dog had got her wish, she would have spent the evening in the arms of a strapping young burly man from Chicago. But no, it didn't work that way. Now did it?
Mr. Joey, that is a lovely rigging roll for a very nice electronic device.
All right. With what you had spared in the car and everything along those lines, you've effectively made something tantamount to. I know it sounds really silly. You've effectively made a one-shot. Oh no, I'll take it back. You actually have you have a 2-shot Defiance EX Shocker.
I got you.
Yeah. It's accuracy 4. 9S. AP -5. Single shot. And 2 rounds. Once those 2 rounds go, though, it's dead.
Yeah. But yeah, anti-ghost device is always nice to have. So, gonna pocket this lovely thing into my jacket. Just very happy with myself being such a good little inventor. Thank you.
Same thing. We're gonna head up to the tower, and if there's doors along the way, make sure that there's nobody in them, and go room clearing so there's any as a non-military person would know how to do.
Oh yeah. Well, there's no one else there. You can tell where they were staying in. The room that might have once been a control room, it's pretty much empty.
Also, remind me what we were supposed to be doing here. I know it was something that we had to replace something at the tower.
You had to place an upgrade to its matrix, or to the matrix system.
And I'm assuming we got the part and everything to put to install.
It is a hardware plus logic mental.
Lovely. Tell me what I need to do for that, because as good with the mechanicals is.
Yeah, that's probably more his thing.
Yep.
Oh, not eliminate them.
Seeing how it's hardware, okay. I know I'm hopping back and forth around the book. I apologize for that.
No problem, brother, no problem. Do you do?
Yeah, but in short thing here, but at least here things that may come up Saturday.
Yeah.
Know how to handle it when it comes up then.
Yep. Unfortunately, the one person who actually probably had the easiest time doing this decided to paint his brains on a pizza.
Yeah. Because trainerousness does not pay, especially when I have a gun and I am at crotch level with most humans.
And it's a traitor, and it's someone trying to turn traitor in the middle of a legal job. Or as far as we know, legal.
That's some ghetto thinking right there. That's a quick way to end up in a pine box in a bad way. Don't want to do that. Pine boxes are for stupid people. Smart people end up on the ground on top of the boxes.
Doing this test is going to take you 10 minutes in game. And you've got a roll of 8 dice. And throughout that time, it's going to require a number of success. You're going to require up to 12 successes.
All right.
So I need the first roll.
Gotcha.
And the big lug's watching the door, just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for catching my sex, brother.
And I will keep his drone running through my levitate spell.
All right.
Alrighty. Bright and shiny.
2, 3, 4. All right, that's 4 on the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that's taken you about the first 3 or so minutes.
Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da. 8. And here we go with a pretty. Here we go. We got 6. Halfway there, guys.
Yep, that's another 2 minutes.
I'll have this open for us in a little bit. Just bear with me here. And almost got it. Almost. Come on, just a little bit more.
3 more minutes pass by.
Alright. And that's perfect.
Yep.
That is just heavy.
You see it pulsing nice and bright and all shiny. Yep. Nothing else happens as you guys are leaving there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As the first Matrix relay goes online with the upgraded component, your comlink rings. Whiz! Your fixer's face appears in the display. Been trying to get hold of you. Looks like the work's gonna flow today. I have another Johnson on the line. He insisted on holding for you. Your fixer's face is replaced by what can only be described as a human-sized dragon, decked out in neo-Brit anarchist wannabe threads and sporting at least 20 individual pieces of flair from concerts around the globe. Your mind almost frills, and the lizard hiss as he speaks. Oi, bloat! I'm Simon Andrews. Master Loafer would like to employ your services for a data retrieval. You see, we lost track of one of our laboratories in the recent mess. You're to check out the lab, secure its components, and retrieve a data packet from its node. I'm authorized to pay you 3,000 yen for the job. Good deal for a few hours' work, yeah?
Okay, this
I'm looking back at
this a live feed?
looking back at rest of the group.
Busy.
I'd definitely say go for more money. Hey, nice.
Maybe after this one's done.
Okay, Joey, is this a live feed on the com?
Yeah.
Humanoid dragon thing.
Grab and hold. Okay, pull in my com. So, yeah, about that, we're kind of in the middle of something right now. But yeah, send us the details.
All right. He's like, where I want you guys to go is one of SK's old lab facilities in the CZ. Mainly, I just want you guys to pick up kind of the proof of ownership that they can move back in. And if you guys can find out whatever the place was researching, I'll throw in some extra. I'll throw in, say, an extra 500.
To which I look at Sledge very excitedly. Considering we just doubled our money, I'd say
33.
He's offering.
You said $3,000.
He's offering.
You said $3,000, right?
Yeah.
3,500 and expenses.
Roll me a negotiation charisma, which I don't know if you've got that one or not. So you probably would want to go.
I don't.
So just roll me etiquette. -2 from your etiquette though, because it's you have etiquette, but it's the negotiating aspect you're not 100% with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm AFK right this minute if somebody can load it up for me.
Yeah, just give me the dice he needs, and I'll do it for him.
6.
All right.
Actually, not bad. Much better than my etiquette.
He's got 8. He's got.
I'd be doing better if it was like.
His etiquette's 8. So.
Doesn't look too bad.
All right. Look. I'll wait actually for Will to come back for this one.
Because he's pretty good on the role play aspect of the business deal making.
Yeah.
All right, Will's back. Wait, look.
Yep.
Okay, Chumma. I will give you, let's say, bugger, I'm gonna get fussed up with this, but sod it. Let's do. I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's do 4,500 go with you?
Looking around to the rest of the team. Gentlemen?
That's without finding your research?
Walt, roll me an etiquette. Actually, just roll me. Yours would normally be etiquette 1, and that's with.
That's a. Is that a 2+2? No, that's with the street. That's
Here's the question: though, is that a negotiation? Is that a negotiation or just a flat out question?
That was just a question. Is that without finding the research?
Okay, I was actually thinking you were trying to. Okay, I thought you were actually trying to negotiate to get a little bit more. I'm like.
No, I was just asking if that's without the research finding.
To be honest, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna be honest. I would say Coy was just being and carry and getting for every time he had, but.
Look, that's without.
This low lifestyle apartment. No, this low lifestyle apartment on Council Island ain't hitting on a whole lot these days.
Look. I can't believe I'm saying this. If you guys find it, there's an extra 1,000 in it. If you guys can't find it, the 450.
Oh, nice. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm on this like a dog on a meat bone.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
I won't speak for the rest of the crew here, but I'm in.
So you at least got 2 of us. I look over kind of questioningly at the big guy. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it. I'm in. If the rest of y'all are in, I might as well.
All right, chummers. The place is called Janus Industries. It's just off 1501 North Greenview Avenue. It's just off Interstate 90, just inside the northern edge of the Noose.
That's in Chicago, right?
Yeah. Where else would it be? I'm asking you to do a job here. I'm asking you to do a job in the CZ. I'm not asking you to do a job in freaking like Boston or somewhere like that.
Look,
they throw people like me in the river. All right.
After the night we've had.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the night we had. Let's get this done. We got you.
Let me be straight. Like I said, once we get this thing that we're in the middle of right now done, we got you. But let me be straight with you. Not 30 minutes into the offer that we're on right now, we had one of our guys suddenly decide to Picasso his brains all over a pizza place here in town. Then we're like I said, we're about halfway through the job we're on now. We get to this job, and then there's some wannabe Gandalf is running all over the place with a spirit loose.
Oh look, I do got another question right fast. All right. Now I know it sounds crazy, but just hear this out. No, this one's
Chicago,
this one's personal for me.
Chicago, Crazy Pepper.
No, this one's personal for me. This one don't deal with my employers. Do you guys know where I can get some grub? Like good, solid grub.
Well, we did just come from a pizza place.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Yeah,
It is.
but I need meat, you know. But like, I can't do that vegan shit you guys do.
Look,
I don't do vegan. You're good, man.
they have meat. I ordered a bacon. Look, they have meat. I ordered a bacon, and look, I ordered a bacon and hamburger while I was there.
So you mean to tell me they gave you an actual pig and cow and told you to go nuts?
Soy just fake bombs.
It was chopped up and
if that's what you're looking for,
slab of bread. All right.
See, and
that's what you're looking for. Look, if you're looking for the source, I really don't know if we can help you on that one, bud.
There's an extra $7.50 in it for you guys.
We'll figure it out.
Wiz,
yeah.
Call me back when you guys have a at least a respectable joint where a guy can go get something to eat.
All right.
Click.
Also, so you know, Joey, it's pushing. Joey, it's pushing 5F2.
All right.
Upon hanging up, I turn back to the rest of the crew, and I flat out say it. Just play it in the most, slowest and most calmest voice that I can say. I ain't finding shit for that guy.
I don't know. It's double the money.
You realize he's looking for the full-blown pig. We're not gonna find that in Chicago. Not at this side. The best thing we're gonna have to do is go rob a pig.
I thought you were talking about the job. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure we could find a butcher, but I don't think we can do the.
At this hour? What butcher do you know that's open at 1 a.m.?
True. That's the buzzkill.
If you're lucky, there might be one outside the city, but probably not.
Yeah, and I'm not. Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna be straight up with you, gentlemen. I had planned for this evening. Granted, I need the money. I'll be perfectly honest, I do, because I'm slumming it hard over there in that apartment. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I was sitting, minding my own business, in bed with the men, in bed with, with the love, and that thing goes off. Here I am, half asleep.
I tell you what.
With the nightstand trying to find the thing.
I tell you what. We get off of this job with the freaking money. I will personally make sure you get laid. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta make the freaking money.
That's not the problem. I got laid. Trust me, I did. That's not the problem. The problem is and if you'd let me finish, I'd explain this. The problem is, like I said, I'm living in that slummy 2-bedroom over there on Council Island, and this is the richest guy I've ever put my eyes on. Do you really think I wanted to leave there?
Trying to sleep your way to the top, eh? All right. Just lighten up.
Remember where we are.
All right. By now, you're almost accustomed to driving in the wind and snow. At least it beats walking any distance in a Chicago winter. As you approach 1501 North Greenview Avenue, you see a right triangular brick building lined with boarded-up windows. The building is dark. It looks like it might have been a schoolhouse in a previous life, but now it bears the word Janus and some techie-looking letters above the barricaded glass doors in front. The southeast corner of the building, a lone door lies open, hanging precariously from one hinge and pinned open by a snowdrift.
All right, and this is part 2 of the job that we were already on, right? Not the one that we got.
This actually...
We were going,
Greenview's actually,
part 2 of the job we had.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, because this one was actually on the way to...
To part 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather do part 2. I'd rather do part 2 of that job first. That's a guaranteed pay. That might not be. I'd hate to die. I'd hate to die in the middle of this job trying to finish another one, and none of us get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
All right, then rewind.
I'm just gonna grab something to eat real quick. I'm still here.
Okay.
But you said it's on the way, so that's where we're going. That's next.
So we know where it is. So we can get it on the way back in and get paid.
Yeah. What's left of Interstate 290 is a craterous mess. The highway hasn't been maintained in 2 decades, so it's a wonder the roads are even drivable. Oddly, the packed snow and ice help, but it's a little more like learning to play hockey for the first time. When you arrive at Garfield Park, you find an overgrown series of playgrounds and picnic shelters surrounding a wooded area that's too small to be called a forest and too large to be called a grove. But you don't see a transmission node anywhere. Suburbia.
Oh, this isn't creepy at all.
Oh boy.
Oh, good question. Good question. What did we do with those 2 guys? Did we do with those 2 guards that were in the back of the van?
Well, I mean, the van.
Someone
thought about that.
Someone want to make a.
Mostly been sick.
Medical check?
Yeah. By the way, basically the van.
I'm not good with medicine.
I do have surgical procedures, so I've been trying to remove bits of shrapnel from them.
So maybe he should roll.
Yeah.
Let him roll. Of course, it's not. They're not. They're expendable.
Dude, let me just get my hot pocket going.
It might be.
I'll be glad to do it.
Who knows? They might have.
It's not that I really care about them dying or living. I just don't want to have to clean the blood out of the van where they bleed to death in it.
Well, like
and who knows? They might have family that could pay.
Like I said, who's got a...
I think,
gonna make it when
I
he
think
gets
the
back.
Rigger's the only one with medicine.
Yeah, Josh is gonna roll it when he gets back to the keyboard. He had to step away for foodstuffs.
Yes.
So Joey, here's my question.
Yeah.
They've been covered in shrapnel during the whole thing. Does it look like on first cursory examination that they got like bits of it stuck in them? Does it look like the body armor did a fairly decent job?
Yeah, it looks like it protected the vitals from getting from being taken out, but you can tell they've been peppered.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm just taking a big deep breath. This looks dicey, guys. Wish I had pain relievers or something in here.
They're still alive, right?
Yeah, they're still alive. It's just, they look like they've been through Iraq or a war zone or just, oh.
By the way, Joe, can we back up for just a second? Because I just thought about it. Cole probably wouldn't have. We're going to swing by the nearest hospital that we can on the way, dump them out the back, and keep rolling.
But. Aww. I had a company
we can't fix
Gee,
that
thanks.
in the back of the van. We can't fix that.
I'll actually do you one better. I'll do you one better. As you guys were loading them up, you actually noticed one guy, something dropped out of his one of his pockets. Actually, turned out he had a Dock Wagon card.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Looks like it's it's the poor man's copy of Dock Wagon card, but it's Dock Wagon card. It's a legit card.
Okay, remind me what that is.
Dock Wagon is a corporation, or it's not really a corporation, but it is a organization that provides armed emergency medical training response to the location to pick up their client and ensure they get to a hospital where they have a higher chance of survival.
All right, so do we have contacts to that card? Is there a number on that card for us to call? Because if there is, I'm going to call them and tell them, yeah, you need to come pick up your boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
You hear the voice asking normal questions.
We stumbled over here, and just because, sorry, hey, guy on the other end of the line, so we stumbled over your client here in kind of a bad way, and in the process of trying to do what we can to help him, this here card fell out of his pocket, and we figured, you might want to come pick him up before he bleeds to death in the back of our van.
Mm-hmm. Well, you hear the normal questions like, okay, what's your location? What's the number? All that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we give him a place where we're gonna drop the guys off.
Mm-hmm.
The bus, the old bus station on the corner of 14th and Elm?
Yeah, by the way, essentially what I'm going to do is go ahead and make that surgical roll and see if I can handle anything, obvious.
Alright, well, I was actually trying to check now to see if anyone who's actually playing right now has medicine, and it's not looking good.
Yeah.
No, it's not. We can't fix this in the back.
That's what I got. But I don't have medicine.
Look, gentlemen, the best thing we can hope to do is grab a roll of duct tape and and hope.
If anyone wants to try, I will let you roll your logic dice. I'd almost say -2. That would mean for Walt he'd have a dice roll of 0.
Yep. Sledge would have no clue what he's doing.
If that's the case, then Sledge needs to drive because somebody's got to still be driving this rust bucket.
Yep. Hey, watch it. The van works.
I know how to drive. Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can attest to you right now, he does not. He knows how to put holes in cars. He doesn't know how to handle the cars. So,
well, I don't actually have drive as an active skill.
So, Walt, I want you to make me a test.
Granny driving.
No, I still want you to make me a test.
It's probably granny driving.
It's not just that. You may be granny driving.
You're not used to.
But what?
You're still not used to driving in snow.
Oh.
So it's vehicle skill plus reaction handling. You have to get one success here.
I look at Sledge very seriously. I look at the
ladies and gentlemen, viewers of YouTube,
What's vehicle skill?
Yeah, viewers of YouTube, watch carefully while Walt flips our van upside
You
down.
have 2 dice here.
I have 2.
You got 2. You need to succeed
Get the
one.
shot on it.
I need to succeed on 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get a 5 or better.
Here's hoping
Like
that I don't.
Leadership
Nope.
test.
Watch carefully while Walt crashes our van.
Hey, Walt, you want to try spinning that edge?
You gotta spin the edge. You're not crashing my car. You go.
You let me drive.
So first off,
Sledge gonna drive
you were trying
Sure.
right into the Chicago River.
First off, I need him to roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
Remember, you have bad luck.
Oh! Not only did it. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad.
Okay. So not only did he not drive this thing, he somehow managed to strip gears out of it and everything.
I'm not gonna be completely evil, although I have every right to be at this moment.
Because that was an awesomely terrible roll.
We're gonna be out here changing a tire on the van.
No.
This harkens back to my earlier days. Oh man, my earlier role-playing days. Oh, this is fun.
Oh no. Hey, Josh, I'm sorry, but this is what happens when you let him take the wheel.
I know. I know.
Somebody with no clue how to drive.
Yeah. See, this is what
He walks everywhere.
So, car aficionados, you have every right to cringe at this moment.
Uh-oh.
Trying to drive in the snow, hits a patch of ice, does the exact opposite of what's recommended, tries turning in the opposite direction he's already going, foot is on the brake, you hear the pad squealing loudly before seizing. The car starts going, and the van starts spinning around in circles. As he's trying to fix it, you see him trying to reach and grab for something that may get this to stop. In the same movement, seizing the transmission and breaking the steering wheel.
Yes.
Before it hits a snowbank, and as it hits the snowbank, coming to a violent halt, you see the drones that are inside get thrown off, having now been well thrown off their shelves. They're on the ground. The remaining gear is on the ground. The 2 guys, however, are no longer in the car.
Oops.
One got thrown out the back. One went in the rear firing arc. The other went forward into the snowbank, where you very quickly see why your vehicle stopped. Because when it stopped, it hit a busted old hydrant, causing the engine itself to keep moving. And now looks like the van vomited up the engine.
Ew.
Oh. Wow.
I literally threw the engine.
With the person who went out the front going through the windshield and into the still running engine.
Oh. Ow. That's painful.
And you hear
painful? That's fatal.
You hear the car, you hear the engine in the van just hack, seize, and stop before noticing smoke is coming from the carburetors in it because yeah. That's what just happened.
Hold on. Hardpoint.
Okay,
Hey, HP,
getting into the
HP.
voice.
HP, question for you.
HP.
Question for you.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I actually need to roll something.
Oh.
Okay, seriously though. Seriously. Let's think about this.
Everybody that's in the car.
Tech Chicago.
Everybody
No. It's Future Tech Chicago.
I just need everyone to know this. Mark 2 of your damage boxes.
Wow.
Actually,
From
Mark,
all the bumping.
these go to your stuns, not your physical.
Okay.
Your armor is actually what helps soak some of this up.
Oh.
Okay, now I just have one question though. I just have one
So
question.
we did take 2 stun on top of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Alright. It's Future Tech Chicago. And Hardpoint is a well-accomplished rigger, but yet he's still using a carbureted engine rather than fuel injection.
This one was cheaper.
Oh. HP.
Good driving there, Mario Andretti.
Dead. I think it's dead. You shut up.
Literally during the entire crash, every time we hit a bump or something, you heard his shoulders rise and cringe and seize up a little bit, as if he had been hit over the head with a shovel. He is looking at this atrocity, just kind of looking at it. I think you kill him like that.
Think.
Josh,
you can
that,
fix
Getting
it, right?
out, trying just not that I, you know.
you guys are also
right?
dizzy as hell right now.
Milo, the whole engine assembly is laying out of the truck.
He's getting out.
The engine assembly is laying in a Chicago. The whole engine block and everything is just sitting on a Chicago on a snowbank on a Chicago sidewalk, and he turns around to Hardpoint. You can fix it, right? Gotta run right.
Hell. I mean, you're a rigger. You can fix this. Getting out and actually looking at the engine and the guy. Is his chest moving anymore?
Same thing. Coy getting out, and you're looking at the engine, looking at Sledge, then back to the engine, then back to Sledge. What's a good way to put this? You didn't, there's a fine line between killing someone and mass genocide, and I'm pretty sure you kind of just at least straddled that line with the van here, buddy.
No. Ladies and gentlemen.
Found in the middle of mass genocide, you found a 6th gear somewhere and said, we're gonna stick it in the middle here.
Okay, I'm going to say this. For the viewers at home, well, I'm not going to lie, it has gotten well into silly o'clock here.
Yeah.
This is when it's the best time to run. For the viewers at home and for the players here, all Walt has shown me tonight is proof that this particular street samurai can kill an opponent with anything.
He can.
Not very many street samurai. Not very many street samurai have vehicular manslaughter to their list of skills.
Specifically, manslaughter with I mean, and here's the thing: he can kill anybody with anything, including a van transmission on an accident. Killed you with an engine block.
So literally just looking at the damage, not even attempting to repair it, give me a conservative estimate of how bad he killed my car.
He did. I tell you, he did.
If this car was comparable to the amount of death one would see in a war.
Okay.
That's what I said.
I'd say the battle
Sledge has committed massive genocide of car parts.
I'd say this would be on par with the Battle of Verdun on steroids.
Okay.
That is how dead this vehicle is. This vehicle is dead enough to where no one in their right mind would try and fix this thing.
I am taking my machine.
Totaled. It's equal.
They would not even. No insurance company to date would total this thing. They're just like, cut your losses.
Yep.
You would actually make more from the scrap metal than what we would
still
pay.
moving.
Yep.
No.
Is the guy's chest still moving?
No.
No? Okay.
But Josh, I will put it this way.
Yeah.
You would make more money scrapping the vehicle than you would getting insurance money.
Yeah. Essentially, because we have been using our contacts, I'm going to get a hold of my smuggler buddy, Quick Belly, and seeing if he can't give us a ride to the freaking job, because, yes, I want to kill my car. Like that bad.
See, initially I thought I was gonna initially put in a call to to my ganger buddy for a tow truck. Yeah, we're not towing that.
As you place the call,
just out of curiosity, for lightning bolt into the engine where the spark plug should be, just to see if it will fire.
Also, yeah.
You didn't think spark plugs had a melting point.
Damn.
You just proved that wrong.
Oh no. Hey.
Wow.
Actually, I take that back. Will, roll me your roll. Roll me a spellcasting roll here. Don't forget you glitch on 3 1s here.
It's coming up.
Hey.
Glitch on 3 1s. What more can I do to this car?
Hey.
Let's just face it.
Turn the spark plugs into missiles. That's what you can do.
You know what? The guy's heart has stopped. Let's start it back up again.
I am not trying to make a cyborg out of my van, damn it!
No, I'm just gonna restart his heart. With electricity. I got a built-in
That's,
defuse.
2, 4, 6 successes, 2 ones.
2 ones. Okay, so as you shock the sparks, as you hit the engine, you see the spark plugs are working, and then there's just more grinding because of the head that's still inside the engine block.
You killed my car so bad.
But
Turning over to hardpoint, turning my attention back to HP. So I'm not a mechanic here. It's kind of your job, but I think the heads might be okay.
All right, hey guys. Given that it is 2:30, I am actually gonna shut this for right now, and hopefully come back to it tomorrow, so we can finish this up.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to finish this one.
Because
Yes.
I said it is at 2:30 right now.
Yeah.
Can I do an unarmed just to see if I could?
No more defibrillating my car to death.
No,
No,
not
just-
the car.
He's trying to defibrillate the other guy.
Huh?
Great. So
Save
yeah,
save that for
so
tomorrow.
viewers, this has been
Okay. All right, I'll
this
save it.
has
First
been,
of two.
part. This has been part 1 of apparently now a 2-parter. So
Yeah.
join us again tomorrow. Time TBA, probably depending on when
Things work out.
Joey's around to do it when you are. So
Yep.
join us for more Shadowrun
Silliness.
Demolition Derby nonsense tomorrow. Tar Heel by Dark channel. Maybe the same Tar Heel by Dark time.
Good
All
evening.
right, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun.
Bye now.